How the Mongols became the most feared army. Let's explore. Imagine standing on the vast open steppes of Central Asia. The wind howls through the grasslands, carrying the distant thunder of hooves. Before you know it, a sea of horsemen appears on the horizon, swift, ruthless, and unstoppable. This was the Mongol army, the most feared fighting force the world had ever seen. Rise of the Mongols. It all began in the 12th century with a young warrior named Temujin. Born into hardship, abandoned by his tribe, and forced to survive in the brutal Mongolian wilderness, he fought his way to power. By 1206, he united the warring tribes and became Genghis Khan, universal ruler. What he created was more than an empire. It was a military machine unlike anything the world had ever known. Military strategy and tactics. The Mongols were not just skilled horsemen. They were masters of psychological warfare, deception, and strategy. Their cavalry moved at lightning speed, covering up to 100 miles a day. They used complex battlefield maneuvers, feigned retreats to lure enemies into traps, and struck with precision and overwhelming force. Their use of composite bows, shorter, yet more powerful than European longbows, allowed them to fire with deadly accuracy even while riding at full speed, and their disciplined formations made them nearly invincible in open combat. Innovations and intelligence. But brute strength wasn't enough. The Mongols had an extensive spy network, gathering intelligence long before they attacked. They adopted the best technologies from conquered civilizations: Chinese siege weapons, Persian engineers, and Central Asian metalwork. They built bridges, used catapults, and even deployed early forms of biological warfare by hurling plague-infected bodies into enemy cities. Fear and reputation. Their brutality was legendary. Entire cities surrendered at the mere mention of their name. If a city resisted, it was often wiped out completely. But for those who submitted, the Mongols were surprisingly tolerant, allowing religious freedom and fair governance under their rule. Their empire stretched from China to Eastern Europe, dominating over 12 million square miles. The Mongol legacy. So how did the Mongols become the most feared army in history? It wasn't just their speed, tactics, or weapons. It was their ability to adapt, their sheer discipline, and the terrifying reputation they built along the way. Even today, the echoes of Genghis Khan's conquests can be felt. The Mongols reshaped the world, forever changing trade, warfare, and even the course of history.